doing the last interview at the Columbia Street Food Truck Festival. It's been a lot of fun. We have a lot of food. This is a spontaneous interview because you're our neighbor.
Yeah.
Anim Studios, you have the hair salon right beside us. We had to interview you, get you on the show.
It's good. I'm happy you got me on the show.
No, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
We've chatted a lot here. Sorry, I should introduce you, Daniel Ampong.
Yeah.
Did I get the last name?
You got it right.
Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Good.
Most people can't get it right, but you got it right. That's
might
good.
have been lucky.
Yeah. I'm happy about it.
Your hair salon, it's right on 4th and Columbia. It's sort of the center of coming from in the center of New West, coming from Vancouver and Coquitlam and Surrey. It's just all right there. You've sort of developed a culture in the hair salon. It's not just a hair salon now.
No, it's not just a hair salon. It's become like a home for everybody. Young people, old people, women, men, everybody. So far we've been blessed. And I really, I'm happy about this. Because mostly you go to places, you just go get your hair cut.
Yeah.
And then you leave. But here, you come here, you feel like a home. You don't want to go home. People come and stay sometime here till late.
Yeah, I know.
And it's a nice culture. It's a very, very, very beautiful thing. And I just, I give it all up to God. Without it, nothing is possible.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing, though, how a little spot like that, you got the music playing, the sport. There's always a sports game on, and the sound's not on. It's just there in the background. You can kind of watch it. Isn't it amazing how a small space like that can just because people are open to having that, it does become its own little culture.
Oh yeah, it's because when we first got the place, we didn't know what was going to happen. I wanted to open a shop for my sister Nancy, so she can do like her stuff. So we got a place. We took a look at it. We did a rental. And everything was fine. And all of a sudden now it became like, bigger than myself.
Yeah.
Which is very, very good because we got like more people coming in and it's been helping out. Before it was just women. And all of a sudden we got like a guy came in, he did very well. He left, which means we have to find somebody. So my little sister just called all the schools looking for a barber. And then we ended up getting a barber called Cody. So Cody came in there. Started, cutting. It was hard at first, but because nobody wanted to go to Cody. They would come. There's a white guy sitting there. Nobody wanted to get a Cody. Nobody. Everybody's like, no, I don't want to go to that guy. I'm like, no, don't worry. Give him a chance. So then all of a sudden, Cody started getting good. So now when you go to all the places, they have like white people cutting black guys. But before you go a place, you'll never see a white guy cutting a black guy in Vancouver here. So it became like a trend.
Yeah.
And now, even me myself, I wasn't even a barber. I was just like a businessman. I wanted to.
Oh, really?
Wanted to try some, because I was doing like little business here, but none of them survived. So after we did this one, and Cody came in there, and then we can start getting busy.
Yeah.
So I had to learn a little bit. It's been a long road, but now I'm happy I did, because if I didn't do it, who knows what would have happened now.
And who knows who I'd be sitting beside right now.
It's true.
Yeah.
You'd probably be sitting beside Cody or Nancy right now.
No, it's just been, and it's great to have a good neighbor. Like you move into business. Business is just like living at home. You don't know who you're going to have next to you and who you're going to see every day, and it's amazing to have that. But your story, I mean, you're not originally from Canada. You're from Ghana originally, right?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Ghana till I was about 12 years old. My mom actually gave birth to me in Ghana, but my dad was here.
Oh.
So my mom actually came here for vacation, and I got impregnated. I got conceived here, so it was kind of weird. And I apparently, from what my brothers and everybody tells me, is like the day my mom came to Ghana, because she got deported back, the day she arrived in Ghana, like 2 days later, I was born.
Oh, really?
So if my mom stayed here like a couple more days, I would have been Canadian. So it was tough because I didn't really know my dad. My dad was here till my mom passed away when my dad brought the body.
Oh.
That's like the first time I met my dad. So
wow.
it was kind of weird a little bit. And then I found out that we have Canadian papers to travel, but because my mom passed away, we couldn't really afford it. So my dad brought a car for us that we were using for money and everything. So they sold the car. And my older brother came, who was Michael. And Michael came, and my other brother, Clement, some way, went around the streets and found somebody that would buy him a ticket to come. So he came, and then my other brother Johnson, he came third. So they all came, they all worked, everybody worked, and then they saved the money. They bought my ticket.
Wow.
So out of the 4 boys, I was the last person to come. So, you know, when you get a phone call say, hey, you're going to Canada, you don't even know what to expect. I get on the plane, never been on a plane before. When the plane was flying, I was like, you know, I didn't know what to do. So, you know, I went to Amsterdam.
And you're by yourself?
By myself. It was so cold. Never traveled before. Never left Ghana. Never left even Accra, because Accra is the capital. So when you're in Accra, you don't really want to go nowhere. When I get to Amsterdam, it was so cold. No, I was wearing like what? A suit, pants, like little pants.
Yeah.
No jacket, because I thought every place is like it's like Africa, it's warm.
Yeah.
We get there, it was so cold. So they gave me a blanket. I had to fold it on myself. I had to stay there for I think about almost a day or two.
Wow.
Before I had to get on the next plane to come to Vancouver. I got on the plane. About 9 hours later, I landed in Vancouver. I got out. It was so weird. I see like people I don't know, everything. My dad just came. Prior to that, I've only met my dad like once.
My
So
God.
it was like,
Wow.
holy man, what am I got myself into?
And you're 14 years old. And
14
you're a
years
kid.
old.
Yeah.
You don't really know none. So I got here. You know, my dad picked me up. We went home.
Was this winter when you got here too?
It was April.
April,
so
yeah.
It was cold a little bit.
Yeah.
It wasn't really that bad. But when I got here, 3 days later, it snowed.
Oh man.
And they shut their school down. I was like, holy what is this? So, you know, I'm walking through it, everything. You know, it was very interesting. But as time goes by, I grew, started making some friends, met some people at the school, and I started playing soccer. So during those years at school, when I was playing soccer, I just kind of like God brought me all these people that I never met before.
Yeah.
Because soccer was like my life. From like since I was born till about 25. So everybody pretty much I know here all came from like soccer.
Yeah.
And then, you know, things didn't go well with my dad, so my dad kicked all of us out. I met some white people, Mrs. Goodrich and Mr. Goodrich, because I used to play soccer with their friend Kevin, their son Kevin. So they took me in. My last year of high school, I moved from Vancouver to Mackenzie, which is up north. It was so cold.
Mackenzie. Oh, that is cold. Yeah. That's real cold.
Past Prince George.
Yeah.
So it was very interesting.
That's Canadian-born cold.
You know?
Like, that's cold.
I get there, just like when I came to Canada, I was wearing my jeans and shirts thinking it's going to be just like here. But honestly, it was a very like culture change.
Yeah.
I was the only black kid in the school. A week later, I became like the school president. I don't know how, but I became popular because nobody's there. Nobody played basketball. Nobody played soccer. So I ended up doing everything.
Yeah.
And after a while, I graduated and I came back to Vancouver. I went to Douglas for like about a year and I transferred to Capilano. And from there, you know, I started like, you know, learning how the business works and everything.
Yeah.
So I tried like selling clothes online. It worked a little bit, but you know, the money wasn't great.
Yeah.
So after like a couple of years in the university, I'm like, you know what, I have to figure something out, what else to do. So when I got older a little bit, and my brother passed away, so he gave me some money. I took the money to Europe. I wanted to go play soccer.
Oh.
I get there, I blew up my knee, so I came back. And then I didn't know what to do, so I was just here doing all jobs here and there. And then I talked to Nancy. I'm like, so what will happen if we open up a shop for you? You know, because every time my little sister want to do with her, we go, it's like $300-400. So I'm like, what about you? It's like, why not? So then we open the shop. You know, it's been like, what, 12 years now?
12 years.
12 years.
Yeah.
It has changed.
Yeah.
Changed my life and pretty much like everybody around myself. Cody, Nancy, Nika, Maury, BK, everybody has come through. You know, people have come, they work with us. After a few years, they go open their shops.
Yeah.
Same thing happened till I decided to, no, I have to start cutting hair myself.
Yeah.
And now the shop is like bigger than myself.
Is it, you know, and you know, just wrapping up with the interview, but you know, you've moved around and you've been to these different, you know, you're kind of from, almost in a way, it's like you become from two different countries in a way. To have this, and it's sort of it's you, your sister, and then the people that come in, and does it almost become that home and that grounding for you?
Yeah, it's more than a home to us because like for people from Ghana, before we had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Sometimes the guys just want to hang out, nowhere to go. They want to have like get-togethers, nowhere to go, and then everybody started coming here.
Yeah.
Now it's like it's bigger than myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not me no more. It's like everybody that comes around. It's a culture.
Yeah.
You come here, you don't want to go home.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing.
Sometimes I work late and there's still people here, and it is beautiful.
It's very very nice. And plus having a neighbor like you helps us a lot. The last person we had complained so much that we almost got kicked out.
Well, you won't hear that from us. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.